All right, family, let me turn this down. It is time to get started. I appreciate each and every one of you guys logging on early. My name, again, is Derrick Velasquez, logging in and chiming in from Northern California. I am here to share with you something that has evolutionized and changed my life forever. I have been involved in the home-based business arena, working from home, working from my laptop, working from my phones, right? Since 2012, November 16th. So I have about 8 years under my belt coming up. My 8-year anniversary is coming up. And my goal when I first started was to build something so great where I did not have to wake up to an alarm clock, where I did not have to go to sleep when I was not ready to go to bed, right? Me and my fiance, we wanted to make sure that we could build something that we'll be able to leave this for generational wealth for our family, right? We now have a 21-month-old daughter. She is the love of my life, Amaya Khaleesi Velasquez. And because of this platform, because of the home-based business arena, we've been able to actually earn and build a residual income full-time, working part-time from our household. Okay, we're going to share with you something that is so phenomenal that if you take this seriously, that it can and change your life forever. I will never be able to mentally clock in to a 9-to-5 boss, and there's nothing wrong with having a job, but there is something wrong if you only have a job. So you must have multiple streams of income. This is what is very important to understand, family. My direct mentor, my sponsor, Isla and myself, our direct sponsor is the founder and the CEO of this company that you are looking at right now, okay? So for all of our guests on the line, keep an open heart, keep an open mind, and I promise you guys this can change it if you let it be, okay? So now we're gonna jump into what has been able to create hundreds and thousands of people to be able to work from home on a laptop lifestyle, and for myself to be a stay-at-home full-time dad. Now, you guys are looking at something that is for exceptional people with incredible compensation, okay? Now, let's see if I can get this thing to roll. Hold on one second, family. Let me log on here and make sure that something is going. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't we all be first at least one time in our life, right? We all miss the bus from Apple, right? And what I mean about that is we missed that, right? We didn't get on the boat with Apple. When they were creating that, we missed that whole wave. How about Amazon? We missed that too, right? Some of us might have caught it, but more than likely, if you're on this webinar right now, we missed that boat. So right now we have the chance and opportunity to be part of something that is going to be huge, all right, coming down the pipeline. And again, I always believe that you are on here for a reason. Everything in life is going to happen for a reason. And the reason why all of you right now are on this webinar is for a reason. So you want to get back with the person who invited you tonight and tell them thank you, okay? Because now you are going to position yourself with a company that is global. All right, we are a global company, and what we do here is we teach, okay? We teach how to learn a lifelong skill of the Forex trading platform. We're an education platform where now you're gonna be able to learn from your phones, okay? Get an education, which I wish I would have knew this a long time ago. I never went to college, but they should be teaching this in college, right? We can all get to our financial dreams and goals a lot faster, I believe, right? That's my opinion. Now, our team that we have over 100 years of successful business and network marketing experience, okay? We have collided the two, which makes it so magical. Now, we have the industry-leading Forex traders and trainers in our company. Yes, in our company. You're gonna meet a couple of them today. And this is very important for a lot of people that are very business-minded. You may have owned your traditional business. You may have owned businesses out there. We are 100% debt-free. Now, we're looking at our epic leadership team, okay? This is my big brother, Mr. David McCovy. I call him double founder. Why do I call him that? Because we are currently in another project that he has built this platform and infrastructure back in January 3rd of 2015, okay? 2016 rather. And we've been able to build six-figure income earners in that company, right? We followed his lead. He is someone that has a huge heart. And not only that, he is very business-minded, okay? Our company right now that we here already currently owns, we have $200 million in sales with that company, all right? Now, we've been able to travel the world, have tons of fun, but like I said, when Mr. Founder gets involved in something and you guys actually had the chance to actually meet him probably in your own right, message him, he wants to make sure that everyone is successful and we help each other accomplish each other's goals, all right? We have right there in the middle, Mr. Spencer Iverson, president of Epic Trading, okay? He has 26 years in direct sales, master trainer. He trains executives in Fortune 500 companies. That right there speaks volumes. We have VP of Sales, Mr. Mark Sterling. I know this gentleman personally for many, many years. He has 25 years in the industry and has built organizations of over hundreds of thousands of people, family. So we definitely have these gentlemen are leading the way. Now, on your bottom left, you have the VP of Business Development, Mr. David Lisyaga, family. He has 20 plus years of experience. Not only that, he is an online marketing guru. I talked to him. I got to actually hang out with him at the founder's house a few weeks ago when I stayed out there for a week in Las Vegas, and he has teams all over, right? All over the globe. So he definitely knows what he's doing online. Now, Mr. Jonathan Green, he's our global master ambassador, right? He has a computer engine. He's a computer engineer. Not only that, he has a dual degree, right? He has 2 degrees, right? And mathematics and computer science. But not only that, I know Mr. Jonathan Green from prior projects that we have been in together. He is a strategist. He wants to make sure that we are going to be set up for success and not failure. Now, last but not least, the only lady on here, but she is definitely going to sit on the top of the throne on this whole board to me, right, is Coach Max, Miss Maxine, all right? She is the director of Forex training. She is currently training 80,000 plus students already in the Forex program, okay? She is our master trader, okay? You guys are going to learn the basics. You're going to learn the intermediate. You're going to learn all the experts, right? So we have different levels for different education platforms on what we have here. So just know that combined with this dream team right here, we have our own Avengers, all right? And I'm super excited. Type leadership if you guys have met these gentlemen and ladies, right? The lady online, if you know that we have the great leadership leading the way. Now, for all of us that didn't know or that don't know what Forex stands for, Forex is simple. All it stands for is foreign exchange. If you've ever been out of the country, you take I live here in Northern California. I took my US dollars. I went to the Philippines a couple times. I went to Mexico. You go to the airport, right? Trade in your money, your currency, right? We have US dollar, and they'll give you back some pesos. When I went to the Philippines, I gave $1. They gave me 50 pesos back. Now, while I was there in the Philippines for a few weeks, during that time, I ran out of pesos. So I had to go cash in more US dollars. At that time, when I went to go to the mall and change my $1, it was now 54 pesos that I got back. So just know that that fluctuates up and down, right? And if you didn't know, the banks actually, all the banks, the central banks, institutional investors, they all have been trading our money for years, right? When we go into our bank and they're closed down and we can't get access to our bank accounts, we know what they're doing. And if we didn't know, now we know. They are trading our money in the Forex market, all right? This is an actual portable skill set. What do I mean by that? We could take our phones, we could take our laptop, we could go on the beach, we can go sit on wherever, we could go to the moon, right? And start to trade and earn an income. That is huge because now we have access to $6 trillion per day. Trillion, okay? Who would want a piece of that? Type me. If you just want a little slither of $16 trillion per day, type me. That could be $100, $50, $1,000, whatever it is that your financial goal is, that market has it for you, okay? Now we operate, or the Forex market operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Now, What's super exciting is we have our own Epic University. Now, like I said, I've never been to college, but I am so excited to attend Epic University, right? This is actually my first program of me joining college. Now, we have live sessions already. These are going to be located in your back office once you get started. So a lot of people in the company already, right? 40,000 plus people already have been getting trainings, live sessions. You're already going through the curriculums that our directors of Forex already put together, right? Super, super top-notch tier program, but simple to understand. Daily signals are going to be sent out. Just imagine, all right, like I said, I was barely at school, but I did listen certain times that I was there, right? Now, just imagine if you can simply receive a signal from on your phone, right? Or in your email, wherever Epic's gonna send that to you. And now we can just copy and paste it, put it on the market. And now we just watch magic happen, right? We're able to earn income that way, right? From the experts, from the people that are already having success, right? Even if we're a brand new person, we're a newbie, so to speak, right? You're going to be able to just know that you have the expert that are teaching us all this, okay? Now we have our Epic University. Again, that's launched now in our back office, but we go live on October 1st. Now, you're gonna start your 2-week syllabus. They're gonna be able to teach us how to market the forecast, right? Not only that, we have fun, super, super interactive training communities. I've been on a few live sessions myself. These will be throughout the different time zones at night. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so sometimes at Eastern, it'll be 2 a.m. here, right? 4 a.m. here, but again, I've never been to college, so this makes me even more excited because now I get to learn something that I'm going to be able to pass down to generation in my household. So I want to read this disclaimer for everyone, all right? You can actually read along with me, all right? But what I want you guys to understand, this disclaimer should be at the gym as well, right? We might all have gym memberships, but we're not going in there clocking in to put in the work. All this disclaimer means is that everyone, right, is responsible for their own income because of the work that you put in. Everyone's success level is going to be different from the hard work and ethic that you put in, right? What kind of work ethic do you have? How much work are you putting in? How many sacrifices are you doing to be able to have success? Are you waking up at that time to get on the live session, right? Are you educating yourself? So all this, that's what the disclaimer means, okay? You guys can all read. So I get excited when I get to this part, all right? And once you get this compensation plan, again, I've been in the industry of home-based businesses for almost 8 years, and I've studied alongside with our founder, CEO, Mr. David McCovy. We studied hundreds, if not thousands of compensation plans out there, right? This one, by far, is the most aggressive. Why is that? Because you only need to refer 3 people to actually get this platform to learn this trading from the education that we get, right, for free. You're going to get that wave for you, all right? That's powerful because I know for sure all of us on this line right now, we have referred a good restaurant. We have referred a Netflix movie. We have referred something on Stars or something on TV, or maybe even a great hotel, right? A great resort that you stayed at. But we never got paid for those things. Now, we can get excited about sharing something that's actually impactful, that is helping a lot of families out there, right? Some people think of this business as a bill. I want you guys to write all your bills down. Put this down as one of them. Now, right next to it, which one actually gives you income at every single week? Probably not a lot, but definitely Epic will, okay? Again, if you put that work in. So we're going to go back to the comp plan. That's a little training for you guys. 3 people. We need to balance them correctly. One on the left, one in the middle, one on the right. As long as you find 3 people, you qualify for the entire compensation plan. All the way through that purple position right there. You guys see Epic, yes. For some people, that might be too large to dream. That might be too large of a vision for some, right? $250,000, I could never make that, right? That's just your mindset, right? You have to hang around people that have a bigger mindset than you, a bigger goal, a bigger vision than you for you to even grasp that. So let's go ahead and start with the 125 a week. Let's just think about how many people that we know that can use an additional $125 coming into their household weekly. Every single Friday, you have a pay card that gets downloaded 125 every single week. That can pay a residual bill off by earning a residual income. That's why I get excited about this home-based business, right? About earning money from home while we sleep. Because now when you get to share this, you actually get compensated very, very nicely. Now, 3 people, you only need to invite. So again, if we help these 3 people come on board, don't you think that we're going to help those 3 people? Now, by default, I love this industry because the reason why is we have to help people in order to reach our goals. It's very different, and it's a very different mindset from the corporate world, family. Trust me, I've had a job. Last time I worked, I think I was probably like 20 years old. Whether you're fresh out of Yale or you're fresh out of jail, you can do this business. How do I know? Because I am doing this business. I didn't know about this. You just have to really immerse yourself and learn and be coachable. Okay, now I'm getting off a tangent, but I get excited. When I talk about the money, I get excited. Now look at the next position, right? Founder 1,000. Just imagine earning an additional $1,000 per month into your household right now. Now, we're not telling you to quit your job. No. Just imagine, though, adding an additional $250 a week. Every Friday comes in, you have an additional $250 because you share this with 3 people. And those 3 people duplicated and shared this with 3, right? Again, remember, what we have here is very powerful. We're learning a lifelong skill set. Now, we have 2 options. You could 3 options, actually. You could come on board, become a scholar, learn how to trade from our experts, 6-figure earners, 7-figure earners, 8-figure earners, right? You could solely focus on that, and boom, you can now earn income that way. Or you can build a residual income, team build, right? And that's an extra income. Or you could be a hybrid. You could do a little bit of both. You have to find out for yourself where you want to land on that, right? Me, I choose both, right? I want to learn the Forex side, but not only that, I want to be able to build a residual income because we have residual bills. It only made sense for us, right? Why not pay off residual income, or why not pay off residual bills with our residual income? All right. So for all the big dreamers out there, for all the people that like to sacrifice, for all the people that like to work, that like to hustle, that like to grind, look at that position right there, Ambassador 10. Your team size now grows to 500 people. As long as we're balanced correctly with the 200 on the left, 200 on the middle, 100 on the right, you now have a weekly paycheck of $2,500. You actually are earning a monthly paycheck on a weekly basis. I'm telling you, I get excited about this because, family, I'm telling you, if you put in your blood, sweat, and tears right now into this company and you really aim for the moon, you're going to land somewhere. So let's just hope you land right there in that icon level, right? And it's not really with hope, because with hard work, you're going to get there. Just imagine whether you take 3 years, 5 years, 7 years to get to Icon 100. Don't you think this will be worth it? Absolutely. Icon 100, you're making $25,000 every single Friday. You're now actually making yearly income for some on a weekly basis. Yearly income on a weekly basis. I want you guys to really understand, especially for all of our guests on the line that are just seeing this for the first time, this can truly, truly change your lifestyle, okay? Now, we're not telling anyone to quit their job, but just imagine if you could add an additional 1,000, 2,000, 50,000 every single month to your income in your household, right? You could probably change some zip codes, pay off debt. There's so many things that everyone has different goals, right? What would you do with an additional 50,000 coming into your bank account every single month? Go ahead and type it in the chat box. What would you do? Because everyone's different. You might want to go out there and buy a beautiful Lamborghini truck like our founder has, right? You might just want to pay off all your debt and be debt-free, 100% debt-free. Imagine if you were just debt-free. This compensation plan can do that for you, all right? Now, with that said, we have a strategy. With everything that we're putting together, the leadership team knows that we have to put a blueprint together so everyone in the company is successful. Why do we have a strategy? Because we want to make sure that you are going to be profitable. Now, you are going to be able to lock in your spot today, all right? We absolutely crushed this, what you see right now. 40,000 people to lock in their spot for $19.99. We are past 40,000. And we're not even done with the month of September yet. The reason why we have so much activity right now and so much momentum because we are actively doing 4 live Zooms every single day. It's nonstop. You jump on here, you have another leader sharing the vision and sharing the information with somebody. And the great thing is you have to just be a professional inviter. You just have to invite people on here and let the leaders do their work. And like I said earlier, we go live on October 1st, okay? And we get excited because there's a lot of people that are going to be able to take advantage of this ambassador retreat. Somebody, please, if you are putting in the hard work and you know that you're going to be in Mexico, I want you to type in Mexico right now in this chat box. I better see over 500, 600 people type in Mexico, right? Because you have to be around people that have a bigger vision than you for you to catch that vision. All right. Again, Mexico is going to be so crazy. It's going to be so much fun. I hope that each and every one of you guys are there. Now, how to become part of Epic? You go to epictrading.com, select join us, but wait, everyone that was invited to this webinar by somebody, you're going to actually ask them for their enroller ID. They're going to send you their link. Okay. So make sure you guys get back with that person who invited you today. And what we're going to do is we're going to be able to help build and structure your organization. So once we go live on October 1st, you're going to get paid out your first weekly check on October 9th, family. That's right there, speaks volumes in itself, okay? You're going to join a company, structure it already. We have kind of a cheat sheet right now, right? Again, you're going to be able to structure this at $20 and then get paid on October 9th already. I mean, I don't know what other company is going to let you kind of cheat this way, right? And I don't like to say cheat to disrespect the industry, but I like to just say really see everything from a bird's eye view so you can now know what you're going to get paid already depending on where you land on that compensation plan. So did you guys know that what you get for the $19.99, you just don't only get the compensation plan. You just don't only get the residual income side. You get 60 live trading and training sessions that are going on right now. One just ended right now. And we have the recordings. If you miss it, if you're at work, if you're at school, if you have kids, whatever it is, you're not able to make the live ones, we have recordings on the drop down. You just click into your back office, click on Epic University, live sessions, boom, it's right there, okay? So much value for only $20. We've spent $20 on gas today. We spent $20 probably on food today, right? Starbucks, McDonald's, whatever it may be. But now you spend $20. You probably went to Vegas one time in your lifetime, if you've ever been to Vegas, walked by a machine, put $20 in, did this a few times, lost, and walked away. This time you put $20 in, and you now get to learn a skill set that's going to pay you for a lifetime. Family, I'm telling you guys, if you take this seriously and you lock in your spot today, the world is going to change for you if you put in the work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not something that is a lottery ticket. You have to put in some work. But why not work for yourself and your family hard? Because we're going to work for somebody else anyways, right? Why not work for yourself, build that legacy for your family with the platform that we have, and be a part of the world's ultimate trading and lifestyle community? I get so fired up. I get so excited. Now my time is up. I hope that someone on here got some value today. Okay, I'm going to bring up someone that is huge, not only on my life, but my fiance's life. He has been a mentor to us. He's our direct sponsor in this company. He actually put the platform together for what has actually afforded myself to be actually a stay-at-home dad. He is actually the godfather of our child, Amaya. But not only that, all these great things about him, right? If you meet him and you talk to him, you guys will know what I'm talking about. All right. So I want to bring on none other than, I call him Double Founder, right? Because I'm involved in his other company too. Anything he does, I'm going to make sure I follow successful people and you're going to be successful. That's all we're doing. We're being coachable tonight. So I want to bring up Mr. Founder, Mr. CEO himself, David McCovy. Are you on the line?
Absolutely, brother. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Hey, I'm excited. You got me wanting to sign up again. Family, listen, if you can hear my voice right now and you are the one that's going to change the legacy in your family, please get in the chat box and type, I am the one, because that's what it's about tonight. We're going to show you guys something a little bit different. I just got off an amazing call with some amazing leaders, and they had a question for me. They said, Founder, well, how do we motivate those that may not be doing something. And my thing was very, very simple. You don't, right? You cannot motivate people. You can inspire people. I'm the guy that no one has ever had to dangle the carrot in front of me. No one can want for me so bad that I want it for myself. You, everyone on this line, you are the one. You're the one that's going to make a difference. There's a saying in the industry that it's okay. It's not your fault if you're born poor, but it is your fault if you die poor. Because we have opportunities every day that we come across that we don't take advantage of. So for me and for all the leaders on this line, including Derrick, and he knows that he is my brother and I love him to the moon and back. But this is first movers advantage, right? This is the time where the real deal, the real people that are really going to come in and are serious about changing their situation, not just for themselves, but for those that come after them, we're going to separate ourselves from the rest of it, right? We're going to do just like the world is doing right now. If you are in tune with everything that's going on in the world, you know that right now, the middle class is evaporating. They're being pushed right along. You're going to have the haves and you're going to have the have-nots. This gap that's always been there, it's closing. So again, everyone on this line, you have a chance to be on what we call the right side of money. Why? Because this is a very, 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 very powerful environment that we're in right now. We're doing something that the industry has to take notice of. 48,000 people in 23 days have said yes to Epic. Right? And they understand that it's a we movement, not a me movement, it's a we movement. And so what happens is you can do some amazing things when you have some amazing people in the deal. We have that. But what's even better than that is we have the best product on the planet. I do not care if you've ever been in network marketing before. It makes me no difference. What I do know is that this is the best product. This is the only product that you can operate by yourself and never need anyone else to partake. I don't care how good the lotions are. I don't care how good the potions are. I don't care about the coffee, the tea, none of that. This deal right here, you can make money by yourself, right? And that's separate from the compensation plan because Derrick talked about that and I'll get into that in a minute. But understand that you have a portable skill set. Using this device, we no longer call them cell phones. We call them summoning money devices. When you can log in, no matter where you are, whether you're at this desk, out on the pool, like Derrick said, on the moon. We had someone the other day that they said they were making money on the toilet. I told them that was too much information, but I can appreciate what they said. When you have a portable skill set, you can use it anywhere. And what does that mean to you? That means that the days of clocking in, once you learn this skill set and master it, are over. When you get up and go to work, if you choose to, it's because you wanted to, not because you had to. We understand right now that a lot of people have to do what they got to do until they can do what they want to do. But this skill set, take it and learn it, and it can never be taken from you. How powerful is that? We liken it to riding a bike, right? I don't care how long ago it was that you learned how to ride a bike or how many cars you've driven in since then, how many planes you flew on, how many cruise ships you've been on, how many it doesn't matter. You've never forgotten how to ride that bike. And it doesn't matter that the person that taught you that may no longer still be in your life. You still have that set. That's what it's about, having a skill set that cannot be taken from you. It doesn't matter who gets mad at you. It doesn't matter if the company goes away. You have learned something that is a true level of empowerment. And now not only can you do a thing, we say if you can do it, you can teach it. So now you can share the empowerment and give it to other people. That's what's powerful about this movement. A lot of people ask me, they say, listen, David, you had absolutely great success in the industry, made millions of dollars, and you have a company that has done $200 million in revenue. Why Forex? I'm going to tell you why Forex. Before I really understood how powerful it was, the pandemic came. That's when my eyes opened. Everybody in life has an aha moment. The pandemic came. Anybody that knows me, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada, Gemini, and I bleeds the 702 through and through, right? But now, just a short period of time ago, I live 4 streets from what I call Trillionaire Row, right, which is the Las Vegas Strip. People travel all over the world to come visit the most popular street in America, in the planet, honestly. And what happened a couple months ago? Billion-dollar building after billion-dollar building after billion-dollar building after billion-dollar building, all shut down. All black. You cannot go in. If you go in, you're going to jail because you're breaking and entering. They were closed. And I saw something that I never thought I would see in my lifetime. The most powerful street in the world just shut down in the blink of an eye. But you know what was not shut down? The financial markets, family. The Forex market kept going 5 days a week, 24 hours a day, $6 trillion, like nothing else in the world was happening. That's a clue. That's a clue to how powerful it is. And so when we understand something that has that type of power, how can we call ourselves entrepreneurs and not want to get involved? How can we say that we want to change our families? We want to be able to, like Derrick said, he's allergic to alarm clocks. He's allergic to it, right? If they ring, he breaks out, right? Because he's used to marching to his own beat, creating his own economy like all of my leaders do. And so when we have an opportunity to get involved in something that cannot be stopped no matter what's going on the planet, that only makes sense. Again, we say it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. We're copying the right cats. We're copying the banks. We're copying the financial institutions that we voluntarily give our money to. We don't ask them what they're doing with it, which is absolutely makes no sense. We just go in there every day, every paycheck, we hand it over, we smile, we say, thank you for using our money, and we turn around and walk out the door. That doesn't make sense, guys. That model is also broken. So now that we understand that late night, oftentimes between 11 p.m. or midnight, all the way to 2 or 3 in the morning, if you go and log onto your app to whatever your banking institution is, and it tells you down for maintenance, lies. It's not down for maintenance. They're maintaining your money in these same financial markets that we're talking about. So they're using our money as leverage, right? They make what they make on it. They come back and they give us pennies on the thousands. That doesn't make sense. It was cool when we didn't know, but now that we've had the proper exposure and we understand what's happening, why don't we get involved? Listen, if you're going to do that with my money, I need to learn how to do that. I don't need you to do it for me. I don't believe that anyone can take care of me and mine better than me. So why am I allowing them to do that? That's what this deal is about, family. A portable skill set that you can use on the moon and help your family. That's it. Think about it. You don't have to have a tremendous amount of money in there. We had a young lady made $7 on the trade, and you would have thought that she was Bill Gates. Her posture was like this. She walked around like a giant, and people laughed and said, oh, that was only $7. That's not the point. The point is she made money by herself with a skill set that cannot be taken away from her, right? If you make $7 on a $50 account, what does that mean? That's more than 10%, right? So it's not really, oh, that's cute, it's not funny. No, it's not. You're understanding that now you have learned how to win. So now when she has that account at $50,000 and now that $7 becomes $7,000 that she just made in 40 minutes, is it cute now? No, it's serious now, right? So again, everything is relative. So it's not about what you make, it's about the skill set that you have, because as you learn and grow, so will your bankroll. What does that mean? So will that lot size. What does that mean? So will that profit. So again, as entrepreneurs, we have to put our mind in the right place, guys. Change our thermostat. I just talked to an amazing group of leaders, and what I share with them is that everyone has a thermostat. People have a thermostat, right? It doesn't matter. That's why so many lottery winners end up broke, because their thermostat didn't change. They had some abundance poured on them, but they didn't change. You have to change. If we don't change, nothing changes. If I go and set this thermostat in my house right now to 70 degrees, no matter how cold or hot it gets outside, this house stays 70 degrees. So if we want to learn, grow, and do better, we have to change our thermostat. We have to understand that we are empowering people and that we can empower others. When that changes, everything around us will change. It's a real simple conversation, guys, but we don't have it enough so that it makes sense to us. So all we're saying right now is, again, if you're on this webinar, I don't care whether someone invited you out or you're one of the 48,000 epic maniacs that understand where this deal is going, take heed. And I give life lessons, guys. I mean, if there's some guests on here and you say, well, you know what, epic's not for me, that's fine. But what? What is for you? I don't care how much money you make. I don't care about any of that. What is for you? You can be a brain surgeon and be the best brain surgeon in the world, but that's a linear income. God forbid that you get into an accident or lose a limb or get hurt to the point where you can no longer work. I don't care how good you were at that. You can't take it with you. You can't pass it along. That income is now gone. So when we have a property like this, where we can show you how to trade and make money for your family, and then you can leverage the referral side of the business and create a residual income that you don't have to worry about anymore, that's a game changer. I had a chance to sit on a plane years and years ago when I started network marketing, and there was a doctor that sat next to me. And once he found out what I was and how I did it, he said, you know what, I would trade places with you in a heartbeat. That's when my aha happened for this industry, because here it is someone that society teaches us to look up to, a doctor or a lawyer, telling me that he would trade places with me, a guy who's a network marketer, in a heartbeat. He said he was only going to make about $100,000 that year, and he was $300,000 in debt in student loan, and he would trade places with me. But society teaches us to look up to people like that. That doesn't make sense, guys. We need to understand the residual piece. We need to understand how we do something once or twice and get paid on it forever. Look at Derrick. Right now, Derrick has made multiple six figures in our other company from the work that he put in the first 30 days, and he wears a ring to document that. Right now, we are in pre-launch. Everything that happens right now will be your future and your foundation in this industry. You can take it as a game, or you can take it seriously and run with the runners. No matter what you do, those results will show. If you do nothing, that will show. If you get on your grind and look like the rest of us with these raccoon eyes because we're not sleeping, that will show. But I promise you, you don't want to miss this. Don't be the guy that looks back and says, you know what? Oh man, I missed that. We know people like that. Don't be that guy. Don't be that lady. This is a movement right now, guys, and I promise you, if you have been on social media in the last 23 days, you can't scroll 3 times down your timeline and don't see epic. This is happening. This is one of those things that it's going to happen. So only question for you is, where will you be when it happens? It's really, really simple. We have the best of both worlds. We have the most outrageous and aggressive compensation plan in the industry. We have some of the best traders that have ever graced a keyboard or a trading screen. You put those two together and see what happens. It will be the Avengers, just like Derrick said. You have a bunch of superheroes with amazing skill sets that are coming together for the common goal. That's what's going to happen here. There will be lives changed. There will be addresses changed. There will be schools changed because kids will now be not be at home with the e-learning, the distance learning. They'll be in private schools because guess what? The private schools are happening right now. They're happening right now. Again, the haves and the have-nots. The public school children are at home in your living rooms, worrying your nerves right now. All of you parents wish your kids could go back to school. Guess what a private school is? They're in the classroom. It's a season of separation, family. Where are you going to be when it's done? It's really, really simple. When we go into next year, a lot of people will be looking back and cursing 2020. They'll be talking about the pandemic. They'll be talking about, all the deaths of the high-profile people, Kobe and Black Panther Man and all those other things. But there will be a few of us that will be toasting our glasses because we had an amazing 2020. But that's only because we made the decision to have an amazing 2020. A made-up mind is the most powerful thing in the world. Once you make up your mind you're going to do something, only you can stop you from that. So again, when we first started, we put in the chat box, I am the one. I want everybody on this line to be the one. Be the one that your family looks up to. Be the one that changes the lineage in your family. Again, if you do not have everything that you want in life, you need this. I don't care what you try to tell yourself. If when you go to a store, you look at the price tag, you need this. If you're tired of driving the current car that you're in, you need this. If you ever had to make a payment arrangement on a bill, you need this. Stop playing. You need this. It's very, very simple, family. This is an opportunity right now that you can change some things. And I don't care if you get in here and you don't go epic. So what? I don't care if you only go founder 1,000 or founder 2,000. That gives you residual income that most of the people on the planet will never get a chance to see. We were not raised that way. We did not understand residual income. We're linear people because that's what we've been taught. We go exchange hours for dollars and time for money. That doesn't make sense. The market will never, that job that you have will never pay you what you're truly worth because you're expendable to them. If you quit today, they hire somebody tomorrow. Stop playing. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. This is going to be the best movement that we have ever seen. I promise you. The culture is right. The talent is right. Everything is lining up for this to be a legacy company. The only thing you have to decide is when we hit those numbers, when we become $1 billion brand, where will you be? And how much money did you make in the deal? It's really, really simple. Lock arms with people who are winning, and by default, you have to win. It's just what it is. We're chameleons, family. If you are a human being, you're a chameleon. You can make it in whatever environment they drop you off in. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. I always say that if they drop me off on D Street, which is the hood, or Wall Street in New York, I'm going to make it. No one can stop me other than me. And there's just people like that on this line. You're the only one that can stop you. So don't stop you. Don't let someone else stop you. Don't let someone else's vision of what you should be doing become your vision. It's really, really simple. Don't take advice from people not qualified to give it. If someone does not have the lifestyle that you desire, why are you listening to them? I don't care if they don't join your business. I don't care if they don't think that this is going to work for you. It's not their decision. It's yours. Very, very simple. Keep this thing simple, family. Stay connected with the people that are winning, and by default, you'll win. That's just how it works. Stay connected with people that are losing, and that's going to happen too. You can choose better. Guys, listen, I appreciate everyone that's been on this line tonight. If you are a guest, don't mess around. Get back with whoever invited you out. ask them the questions that you need answered. If they can't answer them for you, that's okay. They may have just started. Get on with their senior partner. If their senior partner can't get on, tell the senior partner, hey, listen, I want to talk to the founder. Get the dude that was on the video on. Let me talk to him. I don't have a problem with that. There's not a question that you can ask that I can't answer. Very, very simple. For all the epic maniacs, those that are locked and loaded, if you're one of those 48,000, say, I am the one. If you're one of those 48,000, say, I am the one. If you're going to be the one that helps your family in a different projection, say, I am the one. We're going to claim it already. It's about manifestation. We vibrate and we move at a very, very high level here. Some people will be insulted by that. Some people won't fit. That's okay. Those that are supposed to be here will be here. Very, very simple. Family, listen, I super, super appreciate everyone that's been on tonight. If you are in Epic right now, I will see you tomorrow. We are doing a corporate webinar. Check your back office. We are doing a corporate webinar tomorrow where we'll talk about what's going to happen as we go into the first. We'll talk about the contest that I'm running for people that may not be ambassadors that can still make it to the Mexico retreat. We're doing some amazing things here. We're going to talk about all the components that are now coming together in time for October 1. So I appreciate all of you. I love you. I thank you for your support. It's been amazing energy on this Zoom tonight, and I feed off of energy. When you guys give it to me, I give it back. Derrick, bro, I love you. I appreciate you. Take us home.
Love you too, bro. I can't go after that, so I'm just going to close it out and say, everybody, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys for being a part of Epic, and let's be epic together. Thank you guys. This webinar is officially over.